The drama surrounding this story does not begin with explosions or gunfire, but with silence. A man sits in an interrogation room, his face bruised, his body marked by violence, yet his demeanor calm to the point of unsettling. He feeds a wounded cat, smokes a cigarette, and avoids every question thrown his way, as if words themselves are more dangerous than fists. His name is Hutch, and what follows is not just a recounting of recent events, but the unmasking of a life deliberately buried beneath routine, disappointment, and quiet restraint. Hutch's life appears painfully ordinary. He wakes up each day, goes to work, comes home, repeats the same motions until time blurs into habit. He misses the garbage truck every week, earning the same scolding from his wife, and moves through his household like a ghost barely acknowledged by his own family. His teenage son sees him as weak. His daughter adores him, but innocence shields her from disappointment. Even his marriage feels distant, reduced to polite coexistence rather than connection. Hutch exists, but he does not live. And that emptiness is precisely what makes the coming eruption inevitable. The fragile illusion of normalcy shatters one quiet night when Hutch hears a noise downstairs. Believing his children are wandering the house, he investigates, only to discover strangers standing in his living room. The burglars are nervous, inexperienced, and desperate. They take what little the family has, including Hutch's wedding ring. When one reaches for Hutch's watch, he notices a tattoo on the thief's wrist. A moment arrives where violence could end everything. His son struggles with the intruder. Hutch could strike from behind. He could act. Instead, he stops his son and lets the burglars go. That decision reverberates louder than any gunshot. His son is punched. The thieves escape, and Hutch is branded a coward. The aftermath is worse than the invasion itself. Police arrive. Questions are asked. Hutch blames himself. His son openly resents him. The distance between Hutch and his wife grows wider, visible even in the space between them in bed. At work, under his father-in-law's authority, Hutch remains invisible. His neighbor's casual remarks sting more than fists ever could. Even when his brother-in-law hands him a loaded gun for protection, Hutch hides it away, uncertain whether he deserves it. But cracks begin to form. Hutch sketches the tattoo he saw. He flips on a hidden radio. He contacts someone from a past life long buried. He reveals that he knew the burglar's gun was empty, that he saw fear in them, desperation, not malice. He chose mercy, but mercy has consequences. When he learns that the thieves stole his daughter's bracelet, something small yet deeply personal, restraint collapses. He begins hunting. Hutch moves through tattoo parlors posing as an FBI agent, chasing the ink that haunts his thoughts. At the final shop, his disguise nearly gets him killed. But when a worker sees a tattoo on Hutch's wrist, panic erupts. Doors are locked. Fear replaces aggression. The truth becomes clear. Hutch is not ordinary. He is known. The information is handed over without resistance. Hutch confronts the thieves in their home, demanding his belongings. Violence looms, but a crying baby stops him cold. He discovers they care for a disabled family member. Guilt floods him. He leaves without revenge, punishing himself instead by shattering his fists against concrete walls. But violence has already been awakened, and it will not be contained again. On a bus ride home, fate intervenes. A group of drunken men board, harassing passengers, intoxicated by their own sense of immunity. Hutch sees an opportunity, a place where consequences blur, where violence can exist without explanation. What follows is brutal, calculated, and merciless. Hutch dismantles them one by one, ensuring they survive, but only barely. When he steps off the bus, bloodied but calm, something inside him has finally breathed again. At home, his wife tends to his wounds, recognizing the man she once knew. Walls crumble. Honesty returns. Hutch admits he is tired of pretending. He wants to live as who he truly is. She listens. She understands. And that moment of intimacy becomes the last calm before everything collapses. Elsewhere, a Russian mobster named Julian presides over a nightclub, dancing, laughing, guarding immense sums of criminal wealth for an organization known as a Beck. When investors question his seriousness, he murders one in front of them. Then he receives a call. His brother lies in the ICU, beaten nearly to death. The trail leads back to a bus pass, and from there to Hutch. As Julian hunts, Hutch's past is exposed. He was once an operative for a shadow organization, a man whose job was to eliminate threats quietly and efficiently. He left that life after sparing one man who later reformed, realizing he wanted the same chance at normalcy. He built a family, a quiet existence, but instincts do not die. They wait. Julian's men come for Hutch's family. Hutch hides them in a reinforced basement and welcomes the intruders in darkness. What follows is efficient slaughter. Still, Hutch is captured, stuffed into a trunk, but even then escape is inevitable. He crashes the car, killing his captors, and returns home, warning his father to prepare. His son now understands. His father is not weak. He never was. The war escalates. Hutch arms himself. His family flees. His father and half-brother reveal they are no strangers to violence either. Julian fortifies his stronghold. Hutch attacks it anyway, burning money, art, and empire to the ground. He confronts Julian face to face, grenade strapped to his chest, daring him to end it. Julian refuses to let go. Pride seals his fate. The final battle unfolds in an abandoned factory, a family reunion written in gunfire and traps. Hutch, his father, and his brother fight together, enjoying the chaos in a way only those born into violence can. When bullets run out, Hutch detonates the grenade, ending Julian and his reign forever. Back in the interrogation room, Hutch finishes his cigarette. He calls himself nobody. The investigators realize the truth too late. 3 months later, Hutch and his wife shop for a new house, one with a basement. Violence, it seems, has found its place again. If you made it this far, let me know what you think. Is Hutch a hero, a monster, or simply a man who accepted who he truly was? Would you have chosen mercy, or would you have struck back sooner? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you enjoy deep, cinematic breakdowns like this, and subscribe for more full story retellings that dig beneath the surface of action and character.